These first pictures are of work that was done the day before I arrived. They put some kind of preservative on the works the day before, and this is what they look like 24 hours later. This was done in town. This was not down at the beach. I wish after going through all of this I had taken more close-ups and gotten the detail. I think it would have made a much better presentation. But you know, you learn that as you go along. This was a tiny little castle on top of a great big high peak of sand, and this one, it just never made it overnight. Sort of fell apart. And wouldn't you know it, there's Ron, Karen, Colt, and Ashton. They showed up Sunday about the same time I did. We all hopped in the car and drove down to the festivities of the day. Took a couple of panoramas of the beach, just because I like to do that sort of thing. And I don't know what Ashton is doing in the background there. These sandblasters, these folks, they sure had a problem all day. They built these forms. They're going to build a couple of automobiles, but you notice that form came off back there and took the sand with it. And that was the beginning of their day, and they just went on like that all day. And they kept repairing things. This particular side was the bad side for this creation. And then I just kind of wandered around, took pictures. I thought these sand chuckers were really going to make something fantastic. It looked good in the beginning, but as the day progressed, it just eventually became nothing. Had a nice doggy. Looks like a lighthouse. And they ended up the day making these little sand trees. They get a handful of wet sand and let it drip through their hands down into a little pile, and you look around and it looks like trees. Octopus was quite, what am I trying to say? People were interested in octopuses today, I guess. This was about the best one. A lot of these I couldn't begin to tell you what they are or what they were supposed to be. These people again started out with a big idea, but it just never seemed to go anywhere, or maybe I never got close enough to take detailed pictures. Grandpa's chair was a lot of fun to watch him work on, but it was very, very simple, and they were just building a little sand monument to their grandfather who had passed away. A little humor there if you want to look at it. Sand spastics, they call themselves. There's another octopus. I was expecting there to be more children, but this is not child's play. This is adult play. This is called Mama Needs a Vacation. There's that little kid down there screaming his head off, and I think Boger family had 2 spots they were working on. That's a big octopus back there with a treasure chest under one arm. Master class, the Rogues. When I first got there, I thought they'd really come up with something pretty fancy too, but everybody seemed to have trouble today with the sand. It just didn't want to hold together. And this one started out, this was children's class, the title was Volcano. And as the day wore on, I think they became disenchanted and changed the name to M&M. These folks had a lot of fun all day, and they did a pretty good job too. That's Neptune. Can't see his eyes very well in that picture, but this was much better. They did a pretty good job. I think I had my title mixed up a little bit there. These fellas in the green shirts, they were all members of the master class. Along about here I'm going to end the part 1 and cut it off so it'll fit on YouTube, and then move on to part 2. Thanks for watching.